2. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome to this Tuesday, August 8th edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your in-studio host, Ben Roof. We've got Mark Sassy out in the community. We've got a great show in store for you where we're going to be talking to the Eagle Chamber of Commerce and checking out some fantastic businesses throughout the Vail Valley. Your Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail starts now.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Over here live at the base of the Eagle Bond Gondola in Lionshead. I haven't made my way over to Lionshead too much this summer, but give you a quick little look around first thing this morning. Day's waking up nicely. A few people out walking their dogs, a few people out going for a run first thing this morning. And as we look up the hill, you're going to see bright blue skies, more sunshine coming our way over the course of your day today. Let's take a look at your weather for Tuesday, August the 8th. Today is National Pickleball Day, by the way. So if you haven't been playing pickleball yet, today's the day to get engaged. Weather this morning, 56 to start at about 8 o'clock. We'll see temperatures midday about 75 degrees. That'll be our high temperature for the day. Winds out of the west-southwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly sunny skies today. We're going to see mostly sunny skies really all the way through a good majority of the rest of the week into the weekend. As you look at Vail by the hour, 56 to start, 70s midday, 60s around 8 o'clock this evening, and then just a few clouds maybe rolling through mid-afternoon, but there is not even the slightest percentage of maybe a passing shower, but that doesn't mean it couldn't happen. It's just not showing up on the radar as of yet. For Denver today, 88 for a high, 75 for high temperature in Vail, Avon 78 for high, then Eagle 82, and then once again mostly sunny skies all around Eagle County and out to the west as we have this high pressure system bringing nice weather into Colorado as we speak. Tonight, 47 will be our low temperature. We'll see that sun setting at about 8:12, so it's getting a little bit earlier. Evening lows getting a little bit cooler also. Partly cloudy skies tonight, a slight breeze, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then as we look ahead for Wednesday through Sunday, we have a 75 for a high on Wednesday with lots of sunshine. For Thursday, 76, a 20% chance of maybe something passing, but mostly sunny skies, a little bit of cloud cover on Thursday. Friday, 76 with a 20% chance. 77 for a high on Saturday. Sunday, 76. We have a 40% chance of moisture on Saturday, a 30% chance of moisture on Sunday. Then our evening low temperatures, they're kind of holding in the upper 40s and low 50s. So that's kind of what we're looking at as of now. So definitely a little bit cooler at night. So if you're waking up in the morning, first thing as I drove into Vail today, we saw temperatures, it was about 43 degrees when I got here this morning. So I did pack an extra jacket just in case. But once that sun makes its way up and over the hill, it turns out to be a spectacular time. Plenty of sunscreen and plenty of water are what you need to have in your backpack ready to go. Let's talk about some activities happening for Vail as we make our way into this next week, into the weekend. We have the 1 hour public free walking art tours in Vail every Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It's about an hour-long tour, and it gives you a chance to kind of go with a tour guide, walk around Vail, and understand the history of the Vail Valley, the founding of Vail Mountain, the master planning of the village, and the importance of that site-specific art. The art collection includes over 70 works ranging from paintings to sculptures to murals to playground components to site-integrated art. And that's a free tour, 11 o'clock at the Vail Transportation Center, the Welcome Center, every Wednesday, and that's free. So want a little something to do just to kind of understand why there's so much public artwork and what it means and where it's from. That's where you can find out that information. Now, starting on Thursday of this week, it's the Vail Wine Classic. Once again, you can go to vailwineclassic.com for more information. But you get to elevate your wine experience at this event, the Vail Wine Classic, and every ticket that is sold is a VIP, and every wine tastes better in fresh mountain air. Tasting from hundreds of high-end wines, spirits, and beers nestled all around the Vail area. Robust grand tastings, intimate paired wine dinners, panels of experts and wines from around the world. The Vail Wine Classic is your chance to grow your knowledge and enjoy top quality food and also top quality wine from vineyards around the world. So you can go to Vail Wine Classic for more information on that. And another big event coming up on Thursday through the weekend, which started out, I want to say it started out 14 years ago as just a couple obstacle courses for kids to kind of challenge themselves. I know both of my kids over the course of their adolescent stages got big into it. It's the Kids Adventure Games. Now, it's been spanning over a decade. It's a nationwide adventure race now. And outdoor professionals who put on the Eco Challenge and the Mountain Games, it's that kind of a style for racing for the kids. So, once again, stepping into tomorrow with extra appreciation for our environment, teamwork, grit, and confidence. It's a great way to do it in pairs of two for teamwork, who rooting each other on. And they've got a bunch of different things they go on. They got bike races, they have water races, they have the 2.5 mile adventure course race. Just go to, you can go to discovervail.com for more information, or you can go to Kids Adventure Games to find out more. You can get your team signed up. It's a lot of fun all weekend long. And that's just a few of the things happening. We'll talk about what's going on up on top of the mountain for your summertime at the top of Eagle's Nest in just a little bit. We're going to take a break from our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. When we come back, we've got Ben in the studio, and I'll roam around Vail and Lion's Head. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun & Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. A little bit earlier, I had the opportunity to catch up with the Eagle Valley Chamber of Commerce and figure out what's going on with their upcoming Biztoberfest. Let's take a listen. We are here at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle with the Eagle Chamber of Commerce, and I've got Michelle, the executive director here. How are you doing today, Michelle?
Hi, I'm doing great, Ben. Thank you for coming down.
Of course.
It's a Chamber of Commerce Day today here in Eagle. It's absolutely amazing.
So you guys are here to tell us about the Biztoberfest coming up.
Yeah.
What is a Biztoberfest and what do you guys have going on?
Well, you know, the Chamber has been doing a business roundup. It's a business exposition for the last several years. I think it's been 9 years going. And it's been called the Business Roundup, sort of a Western theme. And it used to be held here at the Brush Creek Pavilion. But after so many years, they were sort of running out of space. And then there's been a couple of slow years because of COVID. So last year we had it at the Eagle County Fairgrounds because it's larger. So it was able to accommodate everybody. But the turnout was a little less than it had been in years prior. I think it's because of COVID. But I think everybody really appreciates this venue so much more, the Brush Creek Pavilion. So we're bringing it back here. It was very popular back in the day. So we're bringing it back. We're real excited about it. Biztoberfest is a business exposition, but now with an Oktoberfest flair. What we're trying to do is to encourage more public participation. We want all the members of the local community to come and experience a sampling of the local business community. The local business community, you know, has been through its challenges in the last few years, but we have so many unique products and services that our business community offers, and we want everybody to come get a sampling of them and have fun in an Oktoberfest environment.
So you guys have a lot of different vendors coming in, and can you tell us a little bit about those vendors, Michelle?
Yeah, so the exhibitors, it can really anybody who has a business that wants the opportunity to meet the community, showcase their services and products, and have one-on-one conversations. It really is what it's about. We are still taking exhibitors. We have several booths still available, so you can certainly contact Michelle at the Eagle Chamber to get a booth signed up. And honestly, year after year, the exhibitors also say the networking amongst the exhibitors themselves is a huge benefit. So they get to talk, they get to share their stories with the community, with each other, again, like in a one-on-one conversation.
Well, and that's always an important thing here in the Valley, right? Is different businesses really trying to support each other, especially the smaller businesses, and trying to give each other that little bit of a help. And I'm sure the Chamber of Commerce is a great way for different businesses to really kind of participate in that business community. So is it just open to Eagle businesses, or is it open to business throughout the Vail Valley?
It's open to businesses throughout the Vail Valley. Our focus is on the Eagle Chamber of Commerce and the Eagle businesses, but we've got businesses from all over the valley that are members because our benefits packages cover things that businesses in other towns can benefit from as well, such as promotional benefits and even our networking events and that kind of thing. The business roundup specifically is open to all businesses. Members, however, receive special pricing, and that's one of the benefits of being a member of the chamber. You can get your booth costs a lot less than a non-member can, but it's certainly open to members and non-members.
So if somebody was interested in joining the Chamber of Commerce prior to the event, is there still time? And if there is, how would they go about doing that?
Yeah, good question. They can join the same day that they want to reserve that booth. That's no problem. We can get that done in minutes.
Well, awesome. Is there an entry fee, an extensive form, or anything they need to bring?
In order to join the chamber, they can join right online. Just go to eaglechamber.co, click join today, and you can get yourself signed up that way so quickly. You can give me a call and we can do it over the phone even, so that's no problem at all.
Fantastic. So there's going to be a lot for the event to offer beyond just businesses, right? A lot of things that the community has. And Sandy, you've got a little bit of info for us about events and food and some of those other things coming at Oktoberfest, or Biztoberfest, I should say. My mistake.
Yeah, we were really excited about the entertainment. We thought with this theme, Biztoberfest, that we would reach out to Helmut Fricker, our local celebrity, and he agreed to provide his musical entertainment. So we're super excited that he and his band, the Alpine Echoes, are going to come play music outside here. And we're also going to have some games that Helmut and his wife Charlotte are going to help lead. We're going to have stein hoisting for both adults and kids, so start training now. The kids will have root beer in their steins. We're also going to have pretzel making that Helmut is going to teach the kids how to do, and also teach them how to play the alpine horn. And then what else are we missing?
We've also got the conga line and the chicken dance we're going to be doing. Yes. Helmut and Charlotte and the Alpine Echoes are going to be guiding us through these different games that we've got going on. But you're right, the pretzel necklacing, they're going to be teaching the yodeling contest. And we also have,
the costume contest is available. It's, costumes are optional,
Michelle
of course.
may win.
Well, that's one of the great things about Oktoberfest, too, is that there's always a great opportunity for costumes and all sorts of things. So how are you guys really kind of building the business element into the Oktoberfest? How is Biztoberfest going to be different from the business roundup?
Well, there's more activities happening now with Biztoberfest. And like you said, with an Oktoberfest theme, it really opens the door to so many different activities that we can take advantage of and really have fun with. We want the whole family to come. You can bring your children. They're going to have the children's games outside. So, I think in the past, maybe there wasn't a lot of that. It's sort of with a festival feel. And there's going to be a lot of food, too. We're going to have soft-baked pretzels from Village Bagel, newly opened Village Bagel in Gypsum there. We're going to have those with cheese sauce and the worst sausage bites you've ever had. We've got that. We've also got newly opened...
Is that worst sausage bite spelled W-U-R-S-T?
Thank you for asking. I wondered if I should clarify that. But to me, it makes sense. Yes, W-U-R-S-T. So we've got lots of food for everybody. It's free, to the public. It's free to the public. But we're also going to have newly opened Eagle River Brewing Company, the craft beer brewery that just opened there in Gypsum. They are going to be creating our first legendary signature Biztoberfest beer. So we're going to have that on tap here as well. So there's plenty for people to do. They can play games. They can come out and listen to the live music from the Alpine Echoes. They can eat. And the main course, though, are the exhibitors. The exhibitors are really creative with their booths. They have all kinds of games of their own happening at their booths, and they're going to have contests and raffles at their booths as well. I know Berkshire Hathaway, Colorado Properties, they're going to be having you build a house building contest with chopsticks and sugar cubes.
Well, that sounds fantastic. So speaking of some of the vendors that we have and all of the different people who are going to be there, you guys are still looking for different exhibitors. And how long is it until people have, or what's the deadline there to sign up?
August 25th is the deadline. I think that we can probably straggle if we've got a few left just past that date, but August 25th is the deadline we're looking at right now. We've got, like Michelle said, several booths available. We're about 60% sold out, so there's still some room there for sponsorships as well. There's a few sponsorships available. Sponsorships will gain you a passport, a position on the passport. That means whenever an attendee walks in, they get a passport. In order to qualify for the grand prize giveaway, they have to get every signature from every exhibitor on that passport filled out. So there's a lot of incentives to get foot traffic to the booths.
One thing we haven't mentioned at all is, when is Biztoberfest? What's the date of the event itself?
It is Thursday evening, September 7th. So the Labor Day week, correct?
Right after Labor
Yeah,
Day.
right
The Thursday
after
Labor Day, yes.
Yep.
Perfect. So
And
that's
from 5 to 8.
September 7th, 5 to 8, and that's going to be right here at the Brush Creek Pavilion. If people need more information, where can they go to look up some more about the event, look up more about the the Eagle Chamber of Commerce, and contact you?
Yes, they can go to our website, eaglechamber.co, not .com, but eaglechamber.co, and there's going to be information at the events calendar, and there's also a press release that just went out today. People can always contact me at 970-306-2262, but you can go to our Facebook page, Eagle Chamber of Commerce, and you'll see the event information there. We're also going to be advertising with the Vail Daily, the calendar of events. We're working with TV8. We love you. Thank you for your support of the community. You know, as an Eagle Chamber
We are
member,
more than happy to be here.
thank you. As an Eagle Chamber member, you receive a free interview just like this with TV8 Vail. So I wanted to let everybody know that we appreciate your Advantage membership. So yeah, it's going to be sort of out in a lot of the advertising channels in the next 30 days. So
Local radio as well. We will be on KZYR, the Zephyr at 97.7 very soon.
Well, perfect. It sounds like a great opportunity for people to come out, get to know a lot of the local businesses, and just have some fun celebrating a little bit of German heritage at the same time. Well, awesome. Thank you guys so much. And that's the Eagle Chamber of Commerce coming with the Biztoberfest, and that's September 7th from 5 to 8 p.m. We'll be right back after a short message.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you into Rugs Benedict to come explore our 12,000 square foot showroom. We've been serving the Vail Valley for over 50 years now with flooring needs, and we inventory a ton of product from Carpet One to provide the very best values, highest style. We just built a warehouse, 15,000 square foot warehouse in gypsum. So we have over 120 different broadloom carpets. We have a lot of waterproof wood flooring, things that we can install right away. We have employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty. Many of them have been with us for decades, and they're true craftsmen in their work. They're absolutely extraordinary at installing any of the flooring that we provide. We also have over 1,000 area rugs in stock right now, and they start at 2x3s. I could bring these into the studio today, but they go all the way up to 12x16s, and we have them hanging on the racks just like shopping for clothing. So it's very easy for you to just flip through, see what's available. We'll deliver them to your house so you can check out how they look in your space with your lighting. All different sizes, all different shapes, some things that are going to be a little bit more contemporary as well as tribal, traditional, all the latest and greatest looks. We have things that are hand knotted, silk, woolen silk options, all the way down to some machine-made indoor-outdoor type rugs. So really anything that you're looking for your business, for your home, for a rental, Rugs Benedict can provide it. And one thing I consistently hear when people leave our showroom is, that was so easy, thank you so much. So we make the process very easy. Come in, take a look, and we'd love to offer you a free estimate. Look forward to seeing you in our showroom.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
And that was some great information about the Eagle County Chamber. Now let's shift gears. We're going to stay down in the community of Eagle up towards Sylvan Lake. Simone, she's the owner of Violet Light. Now, Violet Light it's a healing through meditation and crystals and essential oils and violet lights and color. Well, Julio had a chance to catch up with Simone to find out more about how you can benefit your mind, your body, and soul from Violet Light. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, I'm Julio Garcia and I'm in Eagle today where I'm going to be chatting with Simone Leibarger of Violet Light, and she's going to be guiding us through the fascinating world of alternative medicine, self-growth, and personal well-being. Let's go meet Simone to hear all about her practices and everything she's got to show us. I am joined here today with a very special guest, Simone Leibarger from Violet Light. We are in her studio, in her space, in her temple, and we are so fortunate that she allowed us to open up her space and allowed us in her space to talk about all the amazing work that she does, to talk about alternative medicine, personal well-being, self-growth, things that are just so important for all of us to partake in and find different ways to be better versions of ourselves. So Simone, thank you so much for your time and for allowing us this space to be here today.
You're so kind. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to allow me to talk a little bit about what I do here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited. I've known you for a few years now. But I don't think we had ever had the chance to, as I was just mentioning off camera, to really sit down and hear a little bit about your story, your background. I know a little bit about what you do, but I'm very excited to just learn more because I know you've expanded and you're always offering such amazing work to our community. So I'm very excited. And I would like to start off, if you just want to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your story, your background, anything you want to share in terms of who is Simone.
Oh, wow. That's how much time we have. So thank you. No, yeah, we met doing the Mi Salud Mi Charco videos, right? Mm-hmm. So we were trying to, during COVID, to bring some relief, some emotional balance to the community through that channel that the county was providing. So I was like, Julio, it's not uploading.
Yeah.
So you were awesome helping me out with all of that. So I've been in the Valley for about 17 years now. And I came here just because I wanted to make some money and move to Europe to do my master's degree in something. Okay. I studied linguistics back home, and actually I came back after my time here working at the airport. Mm-hmm. So I came back and I fell in love. Typical story.
Yeah, as it tends to happen.
So I stayed, and that is 17 years ago. So I worked in the Valley for about 10 years as a medical interpreter. And in that job, I saw a lot of things that it was maybe lacking in the sense of what are this person's emotion? You come in for a shoulder pain, but that shoulder pain creates depression, creates a lot of problems at home because you're not being able to provide maybe as you used to. Mm-hmm. So I felt that maybe I could give something to the community that would create another side of medicine that is not just the physical side of traditional medicine. And that's kind of how I had been already studying for myself, because I've always been interested in these subjects. Okay. But then I decided, well, maybe I'll turn this into a business. And people were like, but what is it you do? And I felt a lot of fear and a lot of doubt that I could actually provide anything, because there was so much that is unknown. And I don't know, something just happened, something just came and was like, you know what, just do it and maybe work on the educational part. People don't know what you do. Okay, so then educate them what is that you do. What is alternative medicine? Because we're talking about 10 to 7 years ago, when it was not this prevalent, it was not this obvious as it is now, which I'm really happy to see the growth. So that's how I started, just because I saw that people would leave an appointment crying. But what am I going to do? What about my children? I can't work. And it was a whole lot of mental issues and emotional issues that a medicine for the shoulder is not going to give.
Right.
And it's not going to follow up as it needed to.
Yeah. It kind of went beyond that, is what you saw.
So much.
And you mentioned, obviously, alternative medicine, which I feel like everything you do kind of falls under that.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about what is alternative medicine and some of those practices or services that you offer within that branch of alternative medicine that kind of help that the person as, because I kind of see it as like you're helping the person as a whole almost.
Right.
Not just one specific thing, but you're kind of treating everything. So tell us a little bit about how that all kind of works.
Exactly. So alternative medicine is a term that is used to anything that is not traditional medicine, that is not conventional medicine. So when we are talking about meditation, yoga, aromatherapy, Reiki, Ayurveda, herbal uses for medicine, and so many other practices that maybe I don't do, but they're also listed as alternative medicine. They mostly come from this sense that, again, you are not just one piece. You are an entire system that is trying to heal. So in order for your shoulder to heal, there is a system that is not just physical. Because if you're less stressed, if you're not depressed, if you're less concerned, your healing process is a lot faster. But there's a lot of things that we suffer that are not physical, and they cannot be measured. If you go to a doctor and say, hey, doctor, I'm having this issue, and you go through some tests, right? And the doctor comes back to you like, no, you don't have anything. Everything is fine. And you're like, how am I fine? I'm not fine. I can feel it. Well, it's because we don't have the tools yet to measure energy, to measure emotions, to measure thought, right? Your doctor is not going to do a tomography to measure your levels of stress. It can measure because you have high blood pressure, because you have a stomach ulcer, because you're having heart issues. That is the body giving manifestations that there's something out of balance. And alternative medicine, if you come with a symptom, that's the part that I'm the least interested in. I want to know, did you have an argument that could have spiked your blood pressure? Are you a stressed person? Are you a nervous person? Are you a person that doesn't know how to express your emotions, and that could be creating your ulcer? I want to know who you are and not the symptoms. And that's how we treat people in alternative medicine, like you said, as a whole. That's why it started with the holistic term, right? Oh, it's a holistic system because you're not just one part of you, and much less just the physical. We are way beyond the physical. So it's a style of life, right? Meditation. And also it's a medicine that is more preventive than, okay, it's too late, now we need medicine. Now we need surgery. We can prevent. We can avoid things to become worse. And just also be a complementary alternative to the treatment that you're already having with traditional medicine. But you also need that other part of you, that the follow-up and the continuum of change in you, so your body can heal.
And I love that perspective of we're more than just physical beings. You know, we come with emotions, our spirituality, all those things are interconnected. And the perspective that you give of like what might be the root cause that's causing some of these physical symptoms, I think that perspective is just very, very interesting and very impactful too.
Yeah, I mean, we're still recovering from a really horrific thing that happened in the whole world, right? So how do you go and get a pill for your grief? Or how do you get a pill for your relationship with your partner? There's a lot of things that are not just in the physical body, but it's still impacting your life. Because if you were stressed at home, you're probably stressed in traffic, and you're probably stressed at work, and you're probably stressed with your kids. We don't have to live like this.
Good morning, Vail.
Familia de TV8, estamos muy emocionados de seguir avanzando nuestra programación en español. Recientemente tuvimos un exitoso evento donde colaboramos con nuestra comunidad para desarrollar ideas sobre nuestro contenido y nuestra programación en español. Así que muchísimas gracias a todas las personas que asistieron. Y si no tuviste la oportunidad de contribuir, aún puedes mandarme tus comentarios a través de correo electrónico. Y además te invitamos a seguir nuestras nuevas redes sociales para estar al tanto de todo nuestro contenido en español. Nos encuentras en Instagram y Facebook, @TV8 Conexión Latina, o nuestra página web tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina. Recuerda que puedes sintonizar toda la programación de TV8 a través del canal 92 de Comcast o nuestra página web tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to continue making progress to our Spanish programming. We recently had a successful event at our studio where we collaborated with community members to develop ideas for the future of our Spanish programming. So thank you to everyone who came out. And if you didn't get a chance to contribute, you can still send me your comments via email. You can also now follow our new Spanish social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram @TV8 Conexión Latina, or our website tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina, so you can stay up to date on all our Spanish content. Remember, you can also tune in to all of our TV8 programming on Comcast Channel 92 or our website at tv8vail.com.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to Danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, buddy, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm making my way up kind of towards the base of Berry Picker up here in Lion's Head. As you can see, the Eagle Bond Gondola making its way up to Adventure Ridge. We're going to talk about Adventure Ridge here in just a little bit. But it's a nice day, a nice morning to get out and go for a hike before it gets too warm. Temperatures to start, we're going to be in the low 50s around 8 o'clock first thing this morning. It's going to turn out to be a spectacular day once again. Temperatures a little bit cooler too. We'll see a high of 75 in Vail. We'll see a slight breeze about 10 to 20 miles per hour and mostly sunny skies throughout the entire day today. Your hourly forecast showing you sunshine for a good part of the day. We have some clouds maybe midday, but they're not supposed to amount to too much in terms of any precipitation. Temperatures at 8 o'clock tonight about 63 degrees, cooling down into the low 40s. We'll show you that tonight forecast in just a little bit. Denver temperatures today, 88 degrees, mostly sunny skies along the Front Range. 75 for Vail, 78 for Avon for the high temperature. And then a little further to the west towards Eagle and Gypsum, you're going to see a high of about 82 degrees. And once again, sunshine for all of Eagle County today. Maybe a slight bit of cloud cover, but once again, no moisture in that forecast. Tonight we'll see a low of 47. Sun setting at 8:12 this evening. Partly cloudy skies. A little bit of a breeze, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then as we jump ahead into that 5-day, temperatures kind of hovering all week long. The high temperature for Vail, mid-70s. Our evening lows are going to be the upper 40s, low 50s. For Wednesday, 75 and sunny. For Thursday, 76 with a 20% chance of maybe a quick passing shower, but a little partly cloudy skies. But we'll have the sunshine out on Thursday. Friday, 76 degrees with a 20% chance of some moisture. For Saturday, 77. And then for Sunday, 76. Our largest percentage of moisture coming our way on Saturday with a 40% chance of moisture. And then for Sunday, we have a 30% chance of moisture. So just a little bit of moisture coming our way. Nothing too serious. But just pack a light rain jacket if you're going to head outside and make your way around Eagle County, whether you want to go for a hike, you want to go fishing, play some golf, go for a bike ride, or if you want to do something even more adventurous and get your pass and ride up to the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola right here in Lion's Head. And at the top of the gondola, you're going to find a place called Adventure Ridge. Now, Adventure Ridge is a focus on kid-friendly activities And the whole idea is to disconnect from your phone and disconnect from all the social media so you can reconnect to nature and the outdoors in a very playful way. The mountaintop activities do create a deeper connection to nature. And a couple of the activities you're going to find up there that have been tried and true for a long time, spectacular fun, even for the moms and the dads and the grandmas and the grandpas. They've got the Forest Flyer. Now the Forest Flyer is a gravity-based alpine coaster of sorts and allows guests to kind of to sled down or descend on a raised track through the forest, and you have complete control over your speed. You have that push knob in the middle between your legs. You can pull it back to slow down, push it forward to go faster, and then when you're done with the ride, you get back on the track, it'll bring you back up to the top. So the Forest Flyer has been spectacular. It's summer tubing at the top of the mountain. Obviously, we have the winter tubing hill up there. In the summertime, same idea. You can grab a tube and hop on one of the Vail summer tubing trails and once again slide down on a tube in your shorts and your sunglasses instead of the middle of the winter. It's a lot of fun. And this is another way to engage in the natural world at about 11,000 feet. They've got the rock climbing wall up there also at Adventure Ridge, 36 feet on a rock face, and you can choose between 16 different routes to get up to the top. Just once again, another way to kind of see more of the fun and the adventure up there. The bungee trampoline, obviously available. We have bungee tramps kind of all around at the bases of the mountains, but up at Eagle's Nest, the bungee tramp's a big popular adventure. Then they have the Little Eagle zip line. I think it's about 200 feet soaring at the higher elevations, kind of skipping down right above the tubing hill up at Adventure Ridge. It's worth just going up there and experimenting and seeing what they have. You can sign up for the different activities once you get up there if you want to see first. They've got the interactive trail system. Then you also, here in Lions Head, you've got the gondola. You can ride the Eagle Bond gondola to get up there if you want to go for a scenic ride, or you can also go up on Gandhi 1. And they also have the Nature Discovery Center, and they have the guided nature hike. So there's a lot going on at the top of the mountain, believe it or not. And they have access to all the mountain bike trails, the downhill trails. I work out of Minturn, and I see guys coming down from, they're probably doing the Minturn Mile on their mountain bikes in the summertime. Just another way to fully engage. And keep in mind, we do have the Kids Adventure Games this weekend. So what's going on at the top of the Eagle Bond gondola? It's kind of just like a way to get the kids kind of engaged in the outdoors and then see if they want to be a part of the Kids Adventure Games. If you're definitely going to be around here for the entire weekend, because it is going to be a sight to behold. Like I said before, my kids did those adventure games for many years with their best friends, and now it's kind of behind them. We have some great memories, and it's a great way to build these memories with other families and their buddies, whether it's two girls, two guys, tubing down the river together, or climbing the rock wall together, or riding their bikes on a trail together. There's a lot of different things to get them engaged. And if you want to kind of sample it, go to the top of Adventure Ridge and give it a shot. You can sign up right here in Lions Head if you want to get tickets for that. And then also you can ride out of Vail for Gandhi 1 if you want to go up to the top of Mid-Vail and explore around. They do meditation up there and they do yoga up there. So just a lot of stuff for everybody to engage. You can go to vail.com or Discover Vail for more information. All right, so there you go. We're going to take a quick break from my Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. Remember, it's National Pickleball Day today, so go out and play some pickleball. And then when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Hygge Life, which is a great cafe and European Scandinavian store in Eaglevale. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do. So even though you work for...
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. We've been partnering with Covered Bridge, a fantastic local magazine, and we've got a segment here where Covered Bridge spoke to Hugo Life, a fantastic local business with a lot of interesting things to offer. So let's go take a look.
Hello, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. I'm Kim Fuller, co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective in West Vail and editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the other co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective and the director of partnerships at Covered Bridge magazine. We have the pleasure of sitting down with some really awesome locals that really celebrate collaboration and really have created some unique things for our valley and the state wide. So today we're sitting down with David Walsh with Van Life Customs, Alex and Kuhn of Huga Life. Dave, can you give us a little idea of what Van Life Customs is and what you guys do over there?
Absolutely, Bobby. So we build bespoke camper vans on the Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Transit, and Ram ProMaster chassis. We're essentially set up as an upfitter, so you bring us an empty van and we build you the camper van of your dreams.
That's pretty awesome. And Alex and Kuhn, give us a little idea of how to pronounce your business and what exactly you guys do over there.
All right, so maybe we start with hygge. So hygge is a Danish word that doesn't translate directly, but it kind of means coziness. So it's just this feeling really good, content, happy in a moment. And our shop and cafe located in Eagle Vale is called Huga Life. So we basically import all sorts of home goods, furniture, lighting, decor, from all over Scandinavia and Europe that we feel like creates an atmosphere that creates that hygge feeling.
Mm-hmm. So when I think of van life, I think of cozy, right? Of being in a van and being able to go anywhere you want and really create your life by design. So what was it, Dave, that, what was the impetus of starting to work with Huga Life?
Yeah. Well, we've known Alex and Kuhn for a while here in the Valley, love going in their shop and checking things out. And every time I'd walk through there, I'd be like, wow, this would be so cool to incorporate in a van build. Like, how could we get this vibe in a van? Mm-hmm. It's definitely a small space, so it has to be done really clean and really simple. And the vibe that we saw every time we walked into Huga was just exactly that, but it was still inviting. So yeah, we just kind of started kicking around some ideas and saw some finishes and some fabrics and thought, wow, maybe we could build a cool van out of this.
Yeah.
When I first heard of this idea, I had what I would picture, like, oh, they're going to supply a few things. But after talking to Dave and during the build, it sounds like you guys had a pretty big part in creating what that interior of the van would look like.
We did. No, it was really fun to kind of start thinking a little bit out of the box from a home or a room, but to get to a room on wheels, really. And you do start thinking about colors, about fabrics in there, even how to position lighting, how to build in certain lighting, and then what objects and items can you bring in that both create a really good vibe, but are also super practical, of course, because you're gonna get out there, you're gonna be camping out, and which things can you use inside the camper van, but are also possibly to pull out when you're eating, dining, grilling, after swimming, relaxing, sitting in the sun. And then how to pack it all up and create a really cozy, comfy home, because it doesn't matter whether it's raining outside, you're sitting outside, but how to use those things all around.
Yeah, and Dave, you often work with clients in that way where they're designing their vans from scratch. Is this correct?
Yep.
And so that also includes aesthetic, and they can get as detailed as they'd like.
Yeah. Our customers can come in, they can choose from a number of different fabrics, or they can bring their own. We've done tufted leather seats or couches in the vans as well. The key is that we bring in ideas from the customer and we incorporate them into a durable solution that we have. Because these vans are going to do 70 miles an hour down the road, bumping along, down a washboard road to find a good rural off-grid campsite. So it needs to hold up too. So we had to bring like the nice high-end feel of a home and put it in something and keep it all together.
And Alex, you do the same at Hugo Life with guests, or not guests, but customers who come in and they ask you for your amazing design advice. Are you able to go into their homes and help them in that way too?
Yeah, we actually just rolled out a styling program this last year, which has been going really well so far, and we're able to go into people's homes, and that could be, for a specific room, an office, the entire home, a living room, and we'll basically go in and help them with furnishings, lighting, decor. And so the van was actually a really fun project for us too, to practice our styling. Yeah.
What's really unique too, if you guys haven't been over to the shop in the wintertime, I don't know if you guys are doing this in the summer, but Saturdays are sauna days, is that correct? I saw that going on a little bit this year.
Yeah, just, so Huga also definitely incorporates enjoyment, fun, a good time basically, and so to put that, and you can do Huga. Huga is used as a verb in the Danish language. So you could say, hey guys, come over for dinner, Hugo with us tomorrow night. And so we are always thinking of how to incorporate Hugo and to practically do it as well. In this case, we got like, well, why don't we put a sauna in front of the shop? Quite a nice Nordic thing to do, both relaxing and fun. So this past winter, we indeed every Saturday had a sauna in front of the shop. You could book an hour and come with some friends or family, and that hour, the sauna was yours, coffee in the cafe before or after. Of course, they have the whole package, so we got a cold plunge next to it. And just indeed to just do Huga as well, not just say, buy this, your home is going to be more Huga, but totally to live it as well. Because it is Huga life.
Right. It seems like we should be pulling the sauna with the van. That would be
exactly.
That would be the most ideal thing. Yes.
I feel that with Hugo Life, it's always, for me, it's those things I didn't know I needed, right? And like a sauna, or very much a part of the Scandinavian culture, and then once they're a part of your life, the candles, the cozy stuff, it just becomes integrated. So Dave, were there any things in the van that showed up that you were like, wow, I never would have thought of this until it's there, and now you're so many customers that you're going to
There absolutely were a few things. I think the lighting was a big thing. We have our normal built-in lighting that we use, but Alex and Kuhn brought in some great accent pieces. They have these little, is it like a little candelabra thing?
Yeah, it's like a little portable light.
Yeah, and it's like a touch light. It's amazing. And then the globe light with the handle on top was fantastic, and being able to hang that in the van and then grab it and take it out of the van. There was just some amazing accessories, and then, there's nothing better than laying on, gosh, what was it? Alpaca?
Sheepskin?
Well, the sheepskins are always amazing, but the blankets and the covers were just, it was the next level. It took this van to a really another place.
So the van is since sold, but if you guys want to reach out, I'm sure they could redo or refashion a total different Hugo Life van or a van from Dave. But what I want to focus on quickly before we end is, you've created some really unique businesses, but you both seemingly see the power and the opportunity of collaboration. And if you could just speak to that a little bit, because I think that's really what we're trying to celebrate at Covered Bridge and TV8 is how to work together within this silo of our valley, but then how to create more community around that.
No, yeah, what is really fun is indeed to see collaboration. We always believe that the more you collaborate, the sum of individual components becomes bigger than just a simple equation. And that's what we've always tried to do as well. So any partnership is really fun. And when we got to start talking about this idea, we're totally on board. And it doesn't always need to be resulting into this massive opportunity or big thing, but it really is about creating community, putting things out there together. You are stronger, we think, together than just by yourself. And it is also just what we try to do at the shop and with the coffee bar and the cafe in there, bringing the sun. It is engaging the community because it's kind of more hygge together as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and we do. I mean, in the Vail Valley, I think it is really important that we all do come together and work together, and because, like you said, there are just such amazing small businesses in the valley, and it takes a lot of passion and grit and to make your business survive up here, I think, as well. And so I think coming together and really helping each other and coming up with fun ideas, and this really was mostly fun. We had a really fun time with it, and neat to connect with Dave and create this beautiful van. But I think in the valley, just all of us coming together, it's important.
Yeah. And a big shout out to you guys as well with what you guys are doing with Covered Bridge to highlight those stories, those connections, and basically the passion from a lot of local entrepreneurs to bring that out there. It's much appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really wonderful to be able to bring these stories, partnerships, and wonderful people to life on TV8. So thank you so much for watching today, Covered Bridge on TV8. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy the journey.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Welcome back to the second hour of this Tuesday, August 8th edition of Good Morning Vail. On the second hour, we're going to be heading back to Violet Light to check out some more of Simone's fantastic facility, and we'll be heading around the valley with Mark to check in on some other great things. Your second hour of Good Morning Vail starts now.
All right, everybody, welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. Today is Tuesday, August the 8th. It is National Pickleball Day, and it's going to be a sunny day to get out and play some pickleball. Let's take a look at your weather forecast for Tuesday, then we'll jump ahead and look at Wednesday all the way through the weekend. We've got a high-pressure system kind of taking over a good part of Colorado once again in Eagle County, so we are going to see bright, sunny skies over the course of the next 3, 4, 5 days. A few slight percentages of maybe a passing shower here and there, but not much in the forecast except for sunshine. We'll see a high of 75 degrees in Vail, right here in Lion's Head, probably around 2 to 3 o'clock this afternoon. Breeze out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour, mostly sunny skies. Looking at that hourly forecast, we'll be in the mid-70s midday. High temperature once again between 2, 3, right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A few more clouds rolling in towards the afternoon, maybe breaking up the sunshine a little bit, but there's no moisture in that forecast. For Denver, we're going to see a high of 88 degrees today and sunshine down there. For Vail, 75. For Avon, 78. And then for Eagle, we'll see a high of 82 degrees, and we'll see sunshine for everybody all around Eagle County. Tonight, evening lows, low to mid-40s. 47 degrees would be that low temperature. We'll see sun setting at about 8:12. Partly cloudy skies over the course of the evening tonight, also making our way into Wednesday with another breeze about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Jumping ahead, giving you a look at that 5-day forecast for Wednesday, 75 for a high in Vail, sunny skies. For Thursday, 76 for a high, partly cloudy skies. We'll see about 20% chance of moisture coming our way on Thursday. For Friday, 76 with a 20% chance of moisture. For Saturday, 77 with a 40% chance, and then Sunday, a 30% chance of moisture with a high of about 76 degrees. So more nice weather kind of coming our way all week long as we make our way into that second to third week of August here around the Vail Valley. I want to mention once again some more activities happening. Events. These are signature events for Vail. The first one I want to mention is really kind of this tent that I'm underneath here on the ice rink in Lion's Head. This is where the Vail Jazz Festival sets up home for almost 2 months over the course of the summer. They started on, I think it was June the 9th, and they're supposed to go through September the 4th. So not only here, though, Vail Jazz has taken over different areas. They even go into the public school system, and there's Jazz for Education, and there's all kinds of different one-off events. If you go to vailjazz.org, you can find out more information. But coming up this weekend, actually for Thursday, for live music, we got La Casilla, Benjamin, and Phoenix. They'll be performing live here at the tent. And then right behind us is the tavern, which is a part of the Arabelle. And there's a performance there at Howard's Hangout at the tavern also on August the 10th. And that's just a couple of the events happening for Vail Jazz. We go to vailjazz.org for more information. Another event, another signature event for Vail coming our way Thursday. It's going to be Thursday through Saturday. It's the Vail Wine Classic once again. And every ticket is VIP, and every wine tastes better in that fresh mountain air. You can taste from hundreds of high-end wines, spirits, and beers, all nestled here around the Vail area. You can go to vailwineclassic.com for more information. And then the last event I want to mention real quick is the Kids Adventure Games once again. Started about 14 years ago as a little obstacle course. Now it's a nationwide big event for children, teams of 2, different age categories, and well worth experimenting and checking it out. You can go to discovervail.com for more information on the kids' adventure races. It's gonna be a lot of fun anyways. Taking over all of Eagle County for everybody, so just check that out. And we got a quick break coming our way. When we come back, we're gonna introduce you to Matador Network. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 7 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We'll see you next time. Hi friends, welcome to a little behind the scenes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'm so excited to be part of the team at TV8 in Vail. I love the outdoor lifestyle here, I love the arts and culture, and I love being part of this community. My show is called Vail Vibes with Avisha, where I tell you about all the amazing activities going on here in Vail and surrounding areas all year round.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. We are joined now by Ross Borden, CEO of Matador, and he is going to help tell us about some fantastic ways that AI can be used to help us plan a last-minute vacation as summer is starting to draw to a close. Welcome to the show, Ross. So, How is AI different from Google in helping to plan our vacations, and how can we use that extra tool?
The same technology, and which is OpenAI's large language model, same language model that is used by ChatGPT, and we plugged it into large messaging platforms like WhatsApp and Instagram, and we made it focus specifically on travel. And if you think about it, there really hasn't been hardly any innovation within travel in terms of how we plan, research, and book trips. It's still, since the launch of the OTAs in the 90s, that was the last big innovation. And now it still takes so long to go through, top 10 lists and restaurant and hotel reviews and plan your whole trip and search for flights and hotel deals. So we thought it was time for an update. We believe that AI is very much going to bring a new renaissance to travel and how we plan and book trips. And so we launched Guide Geek. It's guidegeek.com. It's not an app. It's not, it's totally free for all users. And you just connect to it. You actually don't even have to register. You just connect to it through either Instagram or WhatsApp, and you start chatting with what is essentially a personal travel assistant that you have in your pocket. You can ask Guide Geek any question about anything. You can find live data like flights. We're about to add hotels to that as well. A lot of people are finding vacation rentals and Airbnbs. It's building custom itineraries. So it's kind of a game changer for planning and booking trips in a completely different way.
So it's sort of a way to use technology to kind of replace the travel agent.
I still can't hear you. Maybe type the question if you've got one, but the audio's gone. Yeah, so does AI help consolidate research? Absolutely. So the way to think about this is that OpenAI's large language model, it's consumed the entire internet. It's read every restaurant review, every hotel review. It knows the things to watch out for in every destination. It knows things off the path of, a lot of people coming back from Europe right now or Japan saying that just inundated with travelers and tourists, and it really affected their experience. So Guide Geek knows ways and places to avoid crowds, to find deals. So it definitely consolidates research, and it's almost like the more specific you can be about what you're looking for, the better the advice will be. So if you say, I'm going to Amsterdam, what should I do? Guide Geek is not just going to spit out a generic top 10 in Amsterdam list. It's going to tell you, great, Amsterdam's an amazing city. There's tons to enjoy. Tell me about yourself. What's your budget? What's your timing? How do you travel? Are you a solo traveler? Going with your spouse? Are you traveling with a family? The more information you give it, the better the recommendations are going to get. One really crazy example, the first day that we launched, this woman was saying, hey, I'm traveling to DC with my autistic daughter. And right off the bat, immediately, 3 seconds later, Guide Geek delivered a full itinerary for exploring DC with an autistic child. It knew all of the sensory sensitive hours at every single museum. It knew outdoor and cultural experiences in DC it thought an autistic child might enjoy. So, you can get really, really niche. And given that it has the entire internet's knowledge backing it up, the answers are incredibly tailored to who you are and how you travel. I'll just wait
so
for the
it's
next
kind of a way that
here.
you can sort of use technology to replace the travel agent. And
yeah, I mean, so the question is, so it's kind of a way to replace a travel agent a little bit. We have travel agents using Guide Geek. So I think in a lot of ways it could be, I think people have predicted the demise of travel agents for a really long time. And I know travel agents, especially in the luxury space, that are still thriving. But yeah, this is maybe a starting point where you could get a really solid idea of where you want to go and what you want to do. And then if you really like having the comfort, I don't use a travel agent. I like to sort of plan my own trips and not over plan. But that's another thing that Guide Geek can do. You can go to a destination and be a little more spontaneous, because if you're like, oh man, my kids are starving, I'm in this specific neighborhood in Barcelona and my wife is vegan, what are our options for eating right now? It's gonna give you like a restaurant list right around your location that has vegan options or kid-friendly options. So it could replace travel agents a little bit, maybe. I think it will also be used by travel agents to help serve their clients even better and get their clients even faster answers. So remains to be seen how it'll affect that industry, but it is essentially like having a free travel agent in your pocket at all times.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a really fantastic tool for
Okay.
any traveler.
Well, thanks for having me. Sorry I couldn't hear you guys, but appreciate you having me on. And guidegeek.com if you want to check out the AI.
Thanks,
guys.
So much to Ross Borden of Matador Networks for showing us Guide Geek and that fantastic tool that can be used for any potential traveler. We'll be right back after a short break.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, everyone. Now is the time to refresh your floors. I'm Mandy Benedict. I'd love to invite you into our showroom to explore our 12,000 square foot showroom where you can view all different floors installed, see what it looks like in a larger space. One of our greatest growing products is waterproof wood flooring, which for our environment with kids and dogs and ski boot and our mountain lifestyle, this is a great flooring option. I brought one of the planks with me today. They're nice, long, wide planks. They're embossed on grain, so they look beautiful, but they perform really well in our mountain lifestyle. We have all employee installers. They've been working for over a decade with us, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So not only do we make sure that the client gets what they want, we know what this climate needs. We have beautiful reclaimed floors, herringbone, really anything that you're looking for to update your home or your business. We have it at Rugs Benedict. We provide free estimates. So come in and visit us in the store. We'd love to see you.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Giving you a look at that, the weather forecast for Tuesday, August the 8th. We're going to see sunshine today, everybody. It's going to be a nice day. Cool mornings. We saw about 43 degrees. That's what I saw when I drove in first thing this morning. I had to bring an extra layer, but it's going to warm up into the mid-70s midday, and that's what we're going to see really all week long as we make our way into kind of the tail end of, not really the end of summer, but what's happening for August, which a little bit cooler during the day. We're going to see temperatures midday about 75 degrees. That'll be our high temperature for Vail. Probably about 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies, a lot of sunshine. Winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. We're going to see your hourly forecast showing you temperatures midday in the 70s. And then by 8 o'clock tonight, we'll cool down to about 65 degrees. No moisture in the forecast. Maybe in the next couple of days, but for the next few days in front of us, it's going to be nice. Denver temperatures today, 88 for a high, 75 for Vail. Avon, 78. And then Eagle coming in with a high of 82 degrees. And we'll have mostly sunny skies for all of Eagle County. Tonight, sun setting at about 8:12, definitely getting a little bit earlier. Partly cloudy skies this evening with a breeze about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And we'll see a low tonight of about 47 degrees. So low to mid 40s will be our low temperatures over the course of this evening. Jumping ahead for that 5 days, 75 for Wednesday and sunny. For Thursday, 76. Partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of maybe a passing shower. For Friday, 76 with a 20% chance. For Saturday, 77 for that high temperature in Vail with a 40% chance of some precipitation. And then for Sunday, 76 with a 30% chance of a little precipitation. So really not much moisture in the forecast. It's going to turn out to be just another great week to get out and kind of embrace all the activities. I've got a quick fly fishing report coming up next. I want to talk a little bit about what's happening on our local rivers. We did see rain 2 or 3 days ago, a couple nights of some solid rain, and it brought the water levels up right here on Gore Creek and also on the Eagle and all the local watersheds. Turned the clarity off a little bit. The turbidity got a little bit rough. Water temperatures, though, were the key thing. It dropped those water temperatures. We did a temperature reading just yesterday in Edwards at about 2 to 3 o'clock. Temperatures were around 61 degrees. So just keep that in mind as these days get warm. Just watch the water temperatures so we don't stress the fish out, but we should be pretty good. I want to talk about what's happening on the rivers. I want to show you a couple pictures first. Mandy Hertzfeld, one of my senior guides at Minturn Anglers, who's on the river regularly all the time. Here's a few pics recently from some time she spent with some of her clients, and really these fish did not disappoint. Some spectacular fish on the river. And that's probably on the Eagle River, but they're also floating up on the Colorado. There is still some floating available on the lower Eagle, but we're starting to shift into really a wade fishing time right now. And water levels are great for getting around, and water temperatures are great if you want to wet wade and not even wear the waders. I'm giving you a look at the river right here in Vail. And as I was checking out this area right here, I saw some caddisflies just a minute ago, some females, and they were bouncing along the water, laying their eggs in the river. And that's kind of the gestation cycle. That's how it works. The females will lay their eggs, they'll drop to the bottom, they'll stick to the rocks, and then over the course of 365 days, they will become mature, and then they will climb out of their little shucks and float to the surface and fly around. And that's when we get all the dry flies. But plenty of access, even fishing on Gore Creek. If you want to fish some smaller water, boy, I'll tell you right now, the bug life is robust, and the fish are happy. I can see some hummingbirds feeding on bugs right now down here on the river. So plenty of activity. If you just step away from the mainstream, even get out of the middle of Lion's Head and walk down to the river and explore a little bit. And the cool thing about this area, there's a bike path that runs all the way from East Vail. It'll take you all the way down to where Gore Creek meets up with the Eagle River, which is at the bottom of Dow Junction, just between Minturn and Eaglevale. And then that bike path continues, but plenty of access if you want to do some fly fishing, if you want to experiment with it. It's a great way to get out, get some great photos of nature, disconnect for a little bit, and then reconnect with the natural world. It's a great thing to do. Give us a call at Minturn Anglers, 970-827-9500. If you're interested in dabbling a little bit in some fly fishing. All right, we're going to take a quick break from our Good Morning Vail Tuesday edition. When we come back, we've got more of Violet Lights. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
It's It's that time where we're talking Sun & Ski Sports Product of the Week. Now, if you like to get out there and enjoy the trails on your bike, well, it's really important that you keep your head nice and safe. And so right now, I've got the Giro Manifest Spherical in front of me. Now, this helmet has some fancy new technology. The spherical part is progressive layering with dual density liners to address high and low impact speed. So you can see as I wiggle the top of the helmet, it is fully moving. Now, this helmet also comes equipped with MIPS, which stands for Multi-Directional Impact Protection System, which keeps your brain just extra safe when you're out there riding. And if you do happen to have one of those accidents, well, then it will help you stay nice and safe. This helmet has a lot of really nice features. It has the wind tunnel ventilation on it, making it so that you stay cool when you're out there enjoying your nice ride. So I'm going to flip this helmet right around to the front so you can see all of those nice wind tunnel vents. Now, another great feature of this helmet is it has a movable visor. That way you can protect yourself from the sun as needed in any direction. Now, another great feature of this helmet is if you're right in between sizes, don't worry, it has an adjustable fit in the back, making it nice and convenient for you to get this helmet on your head to fit any shape. Now, you can check out this helmet at Sun & Ski Sports. Now, they have so many convenient locations, or you can shop online at their website at sunandski.com. That way you can keep yourself nice and safe out there on the trails. We want to thank them so much for bringing you this product of the week. We've got more after this.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Check your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Now, in that first hour of Good Morning Vail in our Tuesday edition, Julio had a chance to introduce everybody to Simone, the owner of Violet Light and Eagle, which is a healing meditation, crystals and sounds and oils, a great way to kind of reconnect with your body, your mind, and your spirit and your soul. Let's take a look at the second half of that interview with Julio and Simone from Violet Light.
Hi everyone, I'm Julio Garcia and I'm in Eagle today where I'm going to be chatting with Simone Leibarger of Violet Light, and she's going to be guiding us through the fascinating world of alternative medicine, self-growth, and personal well-being. Let's go meet Simone to hear all about her practices and everything she's got to show us. Obviously, we are in your space where a lot of these practices happen. Mm-hmm. Talk to us a little bit about what happens here. What kind of services you offer in this space when you talk about Reiki, meditation, aromatherapy. You know, we see things all over the walls and stuff. So what happens in this space in particular?
Yeah, so here I can offer the healing sessions. So Reiki, singing bowl sessions, which is another form of alternative medicine, aromatherapy sessions with the Reiki as well. Okay. There's another therapy called Ho'oponopono that is a therapy for forgiveness and to heal memories that was created for the Kahuna people in Hawaii. Okay. So that is held here. Sometimes I have people laying down on the floor and we do a sound bath, crystal healing as well, color therapy. So So there's a lot of things that happen here. Meditation mostly does not happen here unless it is a private session. Meditation, I'm really, really happy to have the collaboration with the libraries in Eagle and in Avon. So we have the meditations in both locations. But here and outside as well, so we can be with nature, listen to the birds and the creek running through. Those are two spaces in the temple that we can have more of the personalized individual sessions.
Okay. And I mean, honestly, it's such a unique space. It's such a peaceful space. We were just outside before this, and you can hear the creek running right behind the gazebo. So I think the experience you create, has a lot to do with it. And the space you have created, too, I can tell that you've put a lot of effort and time and passion into all of this to really create that for the people that you are treating. So speaking of all these services and everything that you offer, because you do a lot, how did these passions kind of start, or how did you how are you able to do all of this? Did you get any type of trainings, education, like kind of what does that formation look like for you to be able to offer these services?
Yeah, absolutely. So Violet Light is going to turn 7 in November.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe my baby is growing so much. But I have been studying this for maybe 20 years, depending on what we're talking about here. There's always been an interest of mine. For aromatherapy, for example, I was diagnosed with a serious situation that I would need surgery with time if I couldn't be healed by the medication I was taking. And then I found this component, I found this blend that started to help me. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's something here that I don't know. So I'm a seeker, and I'm a really self-taught in a lot of things. So when I started to think of becoming a professional, then I started to getting certification. So I did get certification with Catherine Zeeb here in Colorado. She used to be in AdWords. She's no longer with us. So she was my first master. We refer in Reiki as our masters. Then I went to Brazil and India, or just reading anywhere else to get the core of these places, because they have different approaches to the same technique as well. Then I got certified in clinical aromatherapy by Aromahead Institute, which is also a place where I get most of my essential oils. Then we're talking just expansion of it. So Tibetan singing bowls, I got a certification in India. I got a 300-hour certification for meditation to be a teacher. And I can keep going on and on because it's just part of me to provide the best. And if I know more, and I spend a lot of time reading, taking classes. I take philosophy classes a lot. That helps me to have a better understanding of how people see life and how they understand what they're going through. I got certified in crystal healing as well. So, yes.
I can relate to you a lot just in terms of like always seeking, always learning, always, I do that a lot too. I'm always reading. I'm always thinking, okay, how can I learn more or just be a better version of ourselves, and that kind of translates to the work that you do. So
thank you.
That is very amazing. Now, I know this is a very complex question, but what advice would you give to anyone, or what would be kind of those first steps to lead a more, I don't want to say healthier life, but kind of a life that takes into account all those aspects of our lives, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and then lead a healthier lifestyle in one of those ways, or kind of in all of those ways?
Another question of time, but if I can say, first it is to understand that you're not just the body. So if you're feeling something, that is an alert. That is a manifestation that you are not in balance. So if you're always tired, if everything triggers you, if you have no patience to be with the ones around you, whether at home or at work, a lot of times also we numb our emotions through alcohol, drugs, shopping, people hoarding. or not having time for yourself. Those are all little things that you can realize, like, this is not working for me. This is not making me happy. I keep buying shoes and more shoes, and I'm still not happy. Yeah. I keep eating and eating and eating, and I'm still not satisfied. So imagine that you are in the bus, and you see someone that interests you, that calls your attention because you find this person beautiful, or just the way this person looks. And this person looks at you back, and you just look at each other, but then the bus stops and the person goes. And there goes your chance. So I feel like alternative medicine is that chance. I feel like alternative medicine would be like, give it a try. Give it a try to see how it can incorporate for you to have a better life. Because I feel like for some reason we learn to just push and push through and push through. No, but I gotta work. No, but I gotta do this. And eventually your body's not gonna be able to handle anymore. So then the diseases start to show up and the issues start to show up. So don't miss out in something that can be giving you the best self. For, like you said, how can you be a better version of you? Just by preventive medicine, and not the medicine that you go to when it's too late and then you have to do more serious procedures. That would be my advice. Do things for you consistently that make you feel better all the time. Because you should feel better all the time, not just sometimes.
And I think that's a friendly reminder for myself as well, too, to like, you know, always make sure you're listening to your body, you're taking care of it, you're doing these things that will help you lead a healthier lifestyle. And I love that. And I love that analogy too of the bus and all that. I love that. So I want to ask before we finalize, you mentioned your meditations in the libraries and your collaboration. Talk to us a little bit more about that, because I know they're free.
Yes.
I love that you're offering that opportunity for folks who want to maybe try out meditation, and you are offering both English and Spanish. So tell us more a little bit about that, because I think that's an incredible resource for the community.
Yeah. So that could not happen without the wonderful and great people from our Eagle County Department of Public Health. So there's quite a few people. There's a wonderful team there that have trusted me to create this program. This program has been running for 4 years now. Of course, we were doing it online during COVID, but we just started offering in 2020, offering meditation in Gypsum, in Eagle, in Address, and in Avon. In January. And then in March, everything obviously got shut down. So we're still in that process of recovering all of these programs and these offerings. So thanks to them, I am able to offer these meditations for free. So every Monday in Eagle at 6 o'clock, at the library in Eagle, we have the meditation in English, thanks to them. We have some workshops where I teach people, you know, some herbs, how you can use herbs or nature elements for healing, or how to have more harmony in your life. There's so many things that we've been teaching. And the sessions, the individual sessions, are at a very, very affordable price, thanks to them. So I'm really grateful to have the collaboration of the library and also the great support from the Eagle County Department of Public Health.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple meditation sessions, and it's just always nice to have that time to disconnect and, you know, to kind of have a little peaceful moment within the chaos of our daily lives.
Right.
So I would like to conclude. If you want to share your contact information, how can folks get a hold of you if they want to come in for an individual session here or any of the services you offer? If they want to come to a meditation class, how can they go about contacting you?
Yeah, so again, meditation classes every Monday at 6 p.m. at the library in Eagle. And any other questions or clarifications, please give me a call or send me a text, because sometimes I'm busy with clients and it's hard to answer the phone, but text is much easier. So 970-366-7387.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Simone.
you.
It's been a pleasure. Like I said, I was very excited to learn more about what you all do, and I think what you are able to bring to this community is so important. And just bringing a different perspective, I think, is always a good place to start. If folks maybe are unfamiliar with what you do, I think this is a great opportunity for everyone to learn a little bit more about what you do. And thank you once again for your time and for allowing us into your space.
Thank you, and congratulations to this
you.
position at TVA. I wish you all the abundance and prosperity in your life.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Keep it right here for more of TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Familia de TV8, estamos muy emocionados de seguir avanzando nuestra programación en español. Recientemente tuvimos un exitoso evento donde colaboramos con nuestra comunidad para desarrollar ideas sobre nuestro contenido y nuestra programación en español. Así que muchísimas gracias a todas las personas que asistieron. Y si no tuviste la oportunidad de contribuir, aún puedes mandarme tus comentarios a través de correo electrónico. Y además te invitamos a seguir nuestras nuevas redes sociales para estar al tanto de todo nuestro contenido en español. Nos encuentras en Instagram y Facebook, @TV8 Conexión Latina, o nuestra página web tv8vel.com/Conexión Latina. Recuerda que puedes sintonizar toda la programación de TV8 a través del canal 92 de Comcast o nuestra página web tv8vel.com. TV8 is excited to continue making progress to our Spanish programming. We recently had a successful event at our studio where we collaborated with community members to develop ideas for the future of our Spanish programming. So thank you to everyone who came out. And if you didn't get a chance to contribute, you can still send me your comments via email. You can also now follow our new Spanish social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram @TV8 Conexión Latina, or our website tv8vel.com/Conexión Latina, so you can stay up to date on all our Spanish content. Remember, you can also tune in to all of our TV8 programming on Comcast Channel 92 or our website at tv8vel.com.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I?
Yes, I do. So even though you work for
some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Kim Smith with Adventures in Coaching has been taking us through a bunch of different opportunities to improve ourselves and our careers. And she joined us a little while ago to talk about how we can improve our work with teams and how coaching can benefit the functionality of teams at work. Let's hear what she has to say. We are now joined by Kim Smith for Adventures in Coaching, who's got some fantastic advice for us about our careers. Welcome to the show, Kim.
Thanks so much, Ben. It's great to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. So we've been talking a lot about finding purpose and really kind of orienting ourselves in our careers, but we're changing gears now to talk a little bit more about groups and teams and kind of how to coach as a group. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, great. Yes, and we have been talking a lot about the individuals and purpose and change and all of that. But I also do a lot of coaching with businesses and teams. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, initially what the difference is between a group and a team. And while I do a lot of group coaching can often be around topics, but you're really working on yourself as an individual. Whereas when I coach a team, it's a team that has come together to work collectively on a bigger purpose, to kind of work on, what they can do, how it would be more powerful for them to work as a team versus individuals.
So instead of like a collaborative coaching session where you've got multiple people there kind of working on their own things a little bit as a group, you're focusing more on the teamwork dynamics specifically.
Exactly. And not every group can become a team. A team is really there for a specific purpose. So say, for example, you're in an organization and you suddenly have a competitor, rise up in the market, or there's something that you need to look at internally. But it's there, you have a specific purpose, and it can be multifunctional people. You can have interdepartmental people. You can have an executive team. But it's really a team that's set up for a collective purpose.
That totally makes sense. So how does a team coaching session then differ from a group coaching session? Are there specific differences with the way you approach things?
Yeah, well, I'll focus more on the team part of it because when I have a team, we sit there and initially, I'm there as a coach to kind of figure out from an unbiased standpoint, what is it that the team is wanting to do? What does the team need to accomplish? What is the team's job and why? We'll also go through a series of steps like, who are the stakeholders? And your stakeholder can be, your customer. It can be an internal leadership team. It could be society as a whole. It just really depends on the team. But considering what the stakeholder needs is very, very important in a team coaching environment.
So how do you go about identifying the stakeholders' needs there? Is there a specific process that you go through, a
checklist? That's a great question. Well, I think it's really a matter of either you talk to the stakeholder directly and you can bring them in. I also, forgot to mention sometimes a board is a very big stakeholder. So you could have that stakeholder come in and say, hey, from your team, from your organization, what I need is this. But often we don't have access to that, or maybe we don't have time for a lot of focus groups or something like that. So I just simply say, bring a chair and put it in the room and put the stakeholder's name on that chair. And we can imagine and kind of, creatively brainstorm what that stakeholder needs.
Totally makes sense. So once you've kind of identified those stakeholders' needs with the team, then how do you and the team then kind of work towards orienting yourselves to those goals?
So yeah, that is a great question. So we want to figure out what is it that they need? What is it that we're trying to do? Is it, speed to market? Are we trying to develop a new product? Are we trying to be innovative? It depends on the team and what it is that you need to do. So we look at those things and set those goals up and make sure that we have timelines and everybody has a specific role within that team where we're all accountable for that. And a coach will help to hold that team accountable. And the other thing that really comes up a lot in teams are team dynamics, right? We all bring ourselves to work every day. And like I've been talking about in previous sessions, limiting beliefs can hold us back from being successful. And that can also really derail a team as well. So, when I notice that that's going on, I might do some individual one-on-one coaching, but also just really try to figure out, what is everybody's strengths and what are they bringing to the table so that we can all be on the same page and not in a competitive situation with each other.
That seems pretty obvious there. Clearly, if the team isn't gelling together as individuals, it seems like that can be a huge challenge. Are there any other major challenges that you think teams commonly face beyond just the interpersonal cohesion of the team?
Oh, absolutely. I think goals and having measurable goals and KPIs, which is an acronym for key performance indicators. It's important that we highlight and outline what those are and what those mean so that we can do that checks and balances and look back to say hey, are we meeting our goal of X? And are we, meeting our goal of Y? And looking at, if so, great, how do we keep doing that? And if not, what do we need to reassess? And also having that, those measurements be time bound, so that we don't just have this, never ending timeline. Like if we need to know in 30 days how something is doing, let's check back. What is our bigger goal? Are we a team for a year putting this project together? But it really depends on, what those goals are, but measure. That's, that's a big one.
Well, and it seems to me that as you start to develop those timelines and create a system that allows individual members of the team to evaluate their own progress and see where they fall in the team's progress, it seems to me like that's a key component to functioning well as a group or as a team.
Yes, absolutely. And as a coach, I think it's really important to check in with everybody. We can always revise something if something's not working, if maybe there's some personality or dynamics that aren't working. Taking a step back and just because we said that the goal and the purpose is this at the very beginning doesn't mean that we can't have flexibility to change and pivot a little bit as we gain more information.
So if we've got those interpersonal issues more or less worked out, and we've got strong deliverables and a timeline set up with that evaluation system in place, are there any other major hurdles that you would expect a team to encounter?
I think it's just like every day in life, right? Things come up and things that we can't anticipate. It's great if we do like a SWOT analysis. I don't know if you've heard about what that is, but it's an analysis that we look at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats from both inside the company and outside the company. And we can't always anticipate those, but when those come up, like, do we have the agility and the flexibility to pivot and to shift and to quickly determine what we need to do to address that problem?
Well, and I would imagine that through that process, you really help coach the team to be ready for and have a little bit of preparation in mind for those challenges that might unexpectedly arise. What do you recommend for teams to kind of help them prepare for the unexpected?
Well, I think that it's really about, be prepared for the unexpected. You cannot, anticipate everything, but to be flexible. And a lot of times in businesses, we get very sort of stuck in what we do with our processes. But if we're in a team that has the idea and the purpose of being flexible and agile and all of that, we can quickly shift and find out, do we need different resources? Do we need different people on the team? What do we need to do to make those adjustments?
Yeah, awesome. It seems super, super helpful. If my team or somebody else who is watching's team needed some help from you, where could they find some more information?
Yeah, great question. Go to my website, adventuresincoaching.com, and I have a page specifically dedicated to team coaching.
Well, perfect. Well, Kim Smith, thank you so much for joining us, and we will be right back after some short messages.
Good morning, Vail.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our nap nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's check in real quick with the TV8 Weather Center here. This morning we are looking at 56 degrees with a high of 75 moving towards the afternoon there. Mostly sunny with the winds west-southwest 10 to 20 miles an hour. As we look at the hourly forecast, again, 8 a.m., 56 degrees, warming up towards 70 and partly cloudy around noon. Mostly cloudy around 4 p.m., 73 degrees, cooling off towards the evening there at 8 p.m., expecting to be around 63, still partly cloudy. As we take a look at the I-70 corridor, down in Denver there, we're looking at a high of 88, partly cloudy. Vail, high of 75, partly cloudy. Avon, high of 78, still partly cloudy, and a high of 82 over in Eagle. At the overnight forecast, we're looking at a nice cool low of 47, partly cloudy with sunset at 8:12, winds west-southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then as we look at the rest of the week here, Wednesday, it's going to be nice and sunny with a high of 75. Thursday, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of precipitation and a high of 76. 76 on Friday with a 20% chance of precipitation as well. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a 40% chance of thunderstorms and a high of 77. And then we're looking at a high of 76 on Sunday there, 30% chance of precipitation and partly cloudy. Well, I just want to thank everybody so much for tuning in to this Tuesday, August 8th edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Ben Roof. Thank you so much to Mark Sassy, who we've had out in the community. Don't forget, you can always catch us here at TV8 on Comcast 92 and at tv8vail.com. Until then, there's always more for you on 92. Thank you so much for joining us here at Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.